When your memory's worse than a goldfish, maybe you shouldn't keep one as a pet. I'm Goldfish, and today we'll be discussing the first episode of Moon Knight, The Goldfish Problem. But before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I've been a superhero fan all my life. I was raised on my dad's old Silver Age comic book collection. I had a Superman outfit as a kid, and having the MCU come to life as an adult brought me vindication from all those years I was bullied for being a nerd. But I'm not very familiar with Moon Knight. I know he's got dissociative identity disorder, and a lot of people call him Marvel's Batman, but aside from that, I mostly know him as that guy from the memes, who's owed money by Dracula and is looking to score some ketamine. But as little as I know about the character, he seems to know even less. And I think this episode actually suffers from being a TV show instead of a movie. Because while this episode gives us some car chases and supernatural thrills, what it fails to give us is a likable or intelligent main character. The personality we follow through the episode is Stephen Grant, who is aware he has a sleepwalking issue, but other than that, he doesn't seem to piece together bouts of missing time for 45 minutes. In a movie, he'd have figured out at the 12-minute mark that he's got DID, but we literally see him go through a whole action set piece in Switzerland where he blinks in and out of consciousness multiple times and then returns to London, and it still takes him another 20 minutes of episode runtime to piece it together. It's incredibly frustrating to watch, and it makes me just not enjoy the character. Fortunately, the nature of Moon Knight means he's multiple characters, so Oscar Isaac isn't limited to the one. And hopefully Mark Spector gets more of the spotlight in future episodes. Ethan Hawke is introduced as the villain, a cult leader and acolyte of the Egyptian goddess Ammit. I've liked Ethan Hawke in a lot of things I've seen, but it's a little early to tell here, and he doesn't seem to play the character with the charisma his status would demand. Anyway, again, I'm unfamiliar with the comics, so there may be stuff in here diehard fans will recognize that I've missed, and maybe this will turn out to be a brilliant introduction, but for now, I'm underwhelmed. What do you think? Did you like it? Leave a comment down below.
I don't like how Mark Spector let Steven's fish die and just bought another one. We're not interchangeable.
Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to my Patreon to get shouted out in future videos. Check out my Bandcamp for banging tunes, including all the tracks you heard in this video. Follow me on Twitter @GayestFesh, and don't forget to check out my podcast, The Rest of Both Worlds, where I go through Star Trek The Next Generation with a friend who's never seen it. Thanks to my patrons Piftle Cakes and Renee Vorbeck. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you all in the next video.